Friday, January 3rd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. And cold air, that is without a doubt the big weather story across the region. Look at these current winds. About 5:30 this morning. These are the sustained winds. Sustained rather, anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. And wind gusts have been up to 35 and 40 plus miles per hour. This was actually enough to down some trees in some spots very early this morning. And of course, when you're looking at winds like that, you have some very low wind chill values with this Arctic air blowing on in. Take a peek at the latest wind chills. Boone, 8 below. I believe Banner Elk has a wind chill of 16 below as I'm talking and composing this video. Wind chill of 6 in Greensboro, 9 in Charlotte. It is very cold all around the region this morning. The snow winding down gradually up in the mountains. But still a lot of snow in the northeast with this big winter storm that is exiting out to sea, and plenty of cold air flooding on into the region. Now yesterday, highs mainly in the 40s. We had some rain from time to time. Now the Arctic air taking over. These are the actual air temperatures at 5:30 this morning. 24 in Charlotte, 31 in Columbia, 9 in Boone, and 14 in Asheville. Now, speaking of Banner Elk, there's a look at the camera from resortcams.com this morning. Notice the roadway snow-covered. And then check out these current observations. The temperature is 0 in Banner Elk. And there's the wind chill now down to minus 17. Look at other mountain temperatures. You'll see a lot of single digits on the board early this morning. It is a brutally cold morning up there in the high country. Many spots in the single digits. And again, even some spots, such as Banner Elk, down to 0. This morning. There's the rain from yesterday. That is gone, and Arctic air has replaced it. We're going to have a lot of sunshine all around the region today. There's what it looks like on Futurecast. No problems in terms of any precipitation, but plenty of cold air, and then clear and very cold coming up for tonight. Many Piedmont spots will see some teens for lows tonight. That is an Arctic area of high pressure building overhead today and tonight. That will then exit out to sea. Still chilly tomorrow. And then I think early on Sunday morning, we could see a little bit of very light precipitation move on in. And if it moves in early enough in the northwest Piedmont, it could be a very small, brief period of freezing rain. Very light, but maybe a little bit of freezing rain very early Sunday morning in the northwest Piedmont. And then we just get a quick hitting round of some showers later Sunday and Sunday night, followed by an even colder air mass for early next week. The GFS model, that's what it looks like around daybreak Tuesday morning, and then our highs Tuesday afternoon only in the 20s across the Piedmont. Some foothill spots might even have teens for high temperatures on Tuesday afternoon. And I do think some spots in the Piedmont and the foothills will have some single-digit low temperatures on Tuesday or Wednesday morning of next week. Ski resorts, boy, they're doing fantastic now with just lots of powder conditions and some natural snow in many spots and plenty snowmaking temperatures. In fact, many days coming up we'll have around-the-clock snowmaking temperatures up that way. Let's check some of the more specific modeling. There is our upper air chart today, this afternoon on the European, but here comes that next trough rapidly diving in. By the time we get out to Monday, there it is. That is the polar vortex that's made its way down to around the Great Lakes region, and the result is that type of 850 millibar temperature scheme, and that is the minus 20 degrees Celsius 850 line down to south of Hickory and Raleigh, south of Greensboro. Minus 24 dipping into the far northwestern parts of North Carolina, and surface temperatures Tuesday morning on the European. You're looking at single digits down into North Alabama, North Georgia, and the western Carolinas. Let's check the Canadian model. There it is with your 850 millibar temperatures. Similarly, very cold, 850 temperatures Tuesday morning. There's your surface temperatures, and it's even further south with the single digits down to places like Starkville and Birmingham and Atlanta. Charlotte, Raleigh, even some of the Sand Hills getting close to single digits Tuesday morning. And another very cold morning on Wednesday morning. And again, you're looking at a lot of single digits across the Carolinas Wednesday morning on the Canadian model. Let's check the GFS. It too in good agreement. There's your 850 millibar temperatures Monday night into Tuesday morning. That is really cold. And there are the surface temperatures Tuesday morning, and again, there is your 10 and below line that's made it down to Atlanta, Greenville, Spartanburg, near Charlotte, Greensboro, Raleigh. Single digits indicated on the GFS Tuesday morning too, and very cold again for Wednesday morning. Now in terms of precipitation, again, that's the little bit of light precip moving in early enough Sunday that maybe a few areas of some light freezing rain could occur in the areas where the cold air is still trapped into place. But then we get just some rain showers kicking over to a very brief period of mountain snow as the system moves through Sunday night. And then just look at the thicknesses crashing behind the system. That's a brutally cold air mass moving in. Now late week, we'll see another system try to approach around Thursday, and we'll see if there's enough residual cold air around that you might wind up with some type of wintry precip somewhere around the region, but it'll be leftover Arctic air by that point in time, as there'll be no fresh supplies of Arctic air after the early week blast of cold air. All right, so that's it. This is the dangerous type of cold air mass that really many spots have not seen in years, and in some spots in the eastern part of the country, decades. So you need to certainly protect your pipes, leave those faucets dripping. Absolutely don't leave any pets outside as you go through this blast of Arctic air, and just please use a lot of caution, as it's going to be a very significant shot of Arctic air. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm, and God bless.